Why be a great leader? That's a really great question. And I really want to start by answering with a question. What other kind of leader would you like to be? A bad leader? A poor leader? An average leader? Or a great leader? So I want to go ahead and talk to you a little bit about each one of those leaders. And I really believe that at the end of this video, you're going to want to choose to be a great leader. And so if we look at why we should be a great leader, let's look at what a bad leader is. A bad leader is someone who is very selfish and they want to take advantage of people because all they care about is their personal agenda and success, and they don't care about anybody else. So they trample on people and they take advantage of people, and they are just what you call bad. And they even lead people down the wrong path. Your poor leaders aren't necessarily leading anybody down the wrong path, but they are just not growing, and they are occupied with just trying to survive, and so nothing else occupies themselves. They don't care to develop themselves, to be better. They definitely don't really care about developing anybody else. They're just poor leaders. They're leaders, bad leaders and poor leaders are leaders because they're have been given a title. And that's why people follow them. And so then you have an average leader. And I really love our average leaders because they really have the right heart and they really value people and they want to help people. The problem with the average leader is that they themselves are undeveloped. They will try to read, but they haven't really been able to grasp their growth and raise their lid much higher. And so the people that they're leading they're not going to be able to go past where their leader is. And so they're not able to really reach their full potential because the leader is lacking. And so these are leaders that you want to if you're finding yourself as an average leader, you really want to be able to say, you know what, I don't have all the answers. I don't know. I really need to learn and be intentional about growing and becoming better so that way I can help my people become better and grow and reach their full potential. And then we have our great leaders. Our great leaders are people that value others and that they take the time to invest in themselves so that way they can invest in others. And I have a series of shorts on YouTube that really go through and say what a great leader is. And so I really think that you're going to be able to find some value in those, so check them out and give them a like and a share. Your great leaders care about helping other people reach the full potential, and so they do everything that they can to make that possible. So here's 5 things of why I choose to be a great leader. Number 1, I choose to be a great leader because I want the people that I lead and that I serve to far exceed where I am at. You know, as a parent, our parents always want us to become better than them, and of course I want them to become better, but as my husband says, is we want to raise our lid up so high that if our kids when our kids exceed us, that they're actually reached up somewhere and went somewhere. Because if our lid is so low and they exceed us, they really didn't have much to overcome, right? They didn't have much to exceed. And so I really want, not just in our children, but other people that we lead, I want to be able to lead them so that they can far exceed us and reach their full potential. Number 2, I want to be able to add value to others so that way they can become everything that God created them to be. I believe that everybody is created with purpose and on purpose, and that God has given you gifts and talents and strengths to be able to accomplish that purpose. But I also know that in order to be able to reach that full potential, you have to develop yourself and grow. And so as a leader, I want the people that I'm leading to be able to reach that full potential. And so I want to add value to them and help them be better and help them grow. Number 3, I want to be a leader that people trust. I want to be the leader that is open and available, where people can come to me. Now, there's going to be times where people just don't want to, but I don't ever want people to question and say, can I come to them and be honest with them? Or is there going to be a fear or fearful that I'm going to be rejected or shut down or become an outcast because of what I said? And so I really want people to trust in me and what I am saying, but also trust in that I actually value them and what they say. So that goes to anybody that I'm leading, but also to my children, as I want them to be able to trust me and come and talk to me and know that I am approachable, I am available to talk to them, and they don't have to be afraid of my response. And that is what a great leader, how they show up to their people. Number 4, I want to be a model of a great leader, because as I develop other people, as they grow, as I'm leading them, even in my children, is I want them to know what a great leader is like. Because when they know what a great leader is like, they're going to see what a bad and a poor and an average leader is like. And I want them to be able to be great leaders and develop great leaders. And so being that, first and foremost, an example of what a great leader is for them. And then number 5, I want to be a great leader because I want to be able to lead others well. I want to be the best that I can be for them and for what they need and how to serve them. And I think that we have struggles in our world to find these great leaders and to find leaders that are leading well. And so I want to be a leader, not just with my children, but again, everywhere else, because our leadership goes not just for personal life or in our family, but it stretches to everybody that we meet, everybody that we encounter, somebody we have influence over. And so I want to be able to lead them well, because people deserve to have great leaders that walk with them and talk with them and encourage them and uplift them and believe in them. And that is why I want to be a great leader. And so you are a leader, and everybody is a leader. John Maxwell says that leadership is influence, nothing more and nothing less. And so we all have influence, whether we're just parents or whether we have influence in our work. We don't have to have a title. We have influence in our community, in our neighborhood. We all have influence over somebody. And I highly encourage you to choose to be a great leader. The road is challenging and it is difficult, but it is so rewarding because you get to walk along with people and you get to see people grow and you get to see people become better, and it is such a rewarding place to be at, is to be a great leader. And so my question to you is, what kind of leader do you want to be? A bad one? A poor one? An average one? Or you can be a great leader. That's who you were created to be anyways. So be a great leader, friend, and invest in yourself. Become better every single day, so that way you can help others become better as well. You know what happens when you do that? Is you go from being a successful leader to a significant leader. And that, my friend, is true reward. Hey, I'll see you next time. If this video has added value to you, please like it and share it with someone else so you can add value to them as well. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.